Let's go on to a group of people for whom AI will be air for most of their life. And what I'm talking about is Gen Z and even the upcoming Gen Alpha. Now, we've been talking about the staying power of email, but I wanted to know from your opinion, is that going to continue through into the rise of Gen Z, a generation seemingly perpetually on social media?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I think
it'll
be fine.
Break it down.
I mean, email's been around for 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Longer, 50 years, right? It was invented in the 70s, right? And it's been relevant in marketing for close to 30 years for a reason. And it's an owned channel, so you own that data. So yes, will Gen Z treat email differently than my generation? Absolutely, they will. But studies have shown they still want marketing stuff in email.
Mm-hmm.
They want to separate it from their daily stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because the things like it's the influencer marketing on TikTok that's driving stuff, right? Not necessarily the brands themselves.
Correct.
I also will say until all company announcements are made via a TikTok video or dropped in a snap, I think email is going to be fine. I mean, if you think about how long it's taken for the world to accept signatures on real estate contracts digitally, that's DocuSign's been around forever.
Oh, yeah.
And real estate hasn't caught up until the last 5 years, 6 years?
About, yeah.
Some of them still require a wet signature, right? Contracts, things of that sort. You're going to have the online component of that. Could you imagine a contract being sent by Facebook?
No, good Lord.
Or things like that. So email, the value of email as a paper trail alone keeps the channel alive just by itself. Right? When you're sending official documentation to somebody for maybe it's a performance improvement plan or a job offer letter or things like that, those details come online and get finalized through email. Right? Because you want that record somewhere. It's going to be a powerhouse. Email and SMS. WhatsApp is starting to, I think it's over 100 million users in the States now.
Yep.
I mean, overseas, it's out of bounds. But as a marketing channel, those three, if people sign up for email and SMS in particular, they're 3 times more likely to convert than email alone. So I think email by itself will not be as powerful as it was. But email and SMS together, and email as a part of a holistic, high-functioning marketing program is going to continue to crush because people, I mean, even now, I like to say I'm a marketer. I view things differently. I don't. Right? When something goes wrong, I know why, but I still view emails very much from that consumer perspective. I triage, I delete like crazy. I keep things if I want to look at them later. The number of times I've seen an email and I go, oh crap, let me just go to the website. Like it still has that ad impression functionality, and it will. We had all this freak out, and still, because Apple's introduced it in Apple Mail, but tabs in Gmail and categories in Apple Mail. People are like, oh my God, I don't want to be in the promotions tab. Yeah, you do. Because when people go in the promotions tab, they're looking to shop.
Yep.
I don't think that's going to go away. Is it going to change? Absolutely. Are the rules going to get harder for email? Because for some reason, because it's cheap, people have put laws on it to, like, you can't send an SMS to somebody that hasn't signed up legally.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you can for email in the States. I can imagine if we get to a certain point, not necessarily this Congress, but there may be a point where privacy laws get to a point where the federal government goes, okay, we're now an opt-in country, not an opt-out country. Email has survived a lot of things. We survived the spam Wild West in the early 2000s, and the reason they did the Can Spam Act was because it got out of control. We survived that, and people went, now that this crap is not getting through, it's okay. The number, what was the stat I saw? That Gmail blocks 99% of email.
Damn.
That comes through. That's how much spam is out there.
Damn.
It's 99% of email. So if you think about you're getting a lot of email now from places that you've likely signed up for, just imagine if the community wasn't trying to protect it so much.
That's
wild. there's a value in this community of we want people to get the messages they want at the right time that's useful for them. And then good marketers go, how often do people buy? How often do people do this? And I just don't, again, I think its place in the mix might change and its attribution might change, but it's not going to die.
Mm.
There's no other channel that does as much as email does.